This video contains an ad for NordVPN.
Hey guys, salut! This is Alex. Welcome back to the dried pasta series. This is episode 4.
Dry pasta is the unsung hero of the pasta world. We are so used to it that it has become a commodity. People even think fresh pasta is superior to dry pasta. Marron! This stops now. In this series, we're gonna learn everything we can about this fascinating Italian food. We're gonna start cooking dry pasta with respect.
I like that. That's respect.
And, fingers crossed, we're even gonna try and make some ourselves. I know, right? What a program.
So I just came back from Italy and the master Paolo Felicietti has opened my eyes to the amount of knowledge and experience that goes into making dried pasta on a pro level. Can't even see my hand, that's how pro this is. Now, as much as I want to go straight into production, making machines, buying machines, I need to follow the process, the method. And Paolo Felicietti was very specific about this. He said,
fare la pasta secca a casa, l'unica possibilità è quella di farla come si faceva 100 anni fa, con la pasta a mano,
Okay,
pasta a mano.
challenge accepted.
when you want to start with pasta by hand, I really only know one option.
Sono Porzia, abita a Bari Vecchia. Allora io a Bari Vecchia faccio le orecchiette. Prima qui dentro, vede? Mi metto bene bene, deve essere come un velluto. La carezziamo, vedi? Non tocchiamo più.
On this absolutely brilliant YouTube channel, Pasta Grannies, the lovely Porzia is showing us how to make orecchiette, absolute classic pasta from the south of Italy, from Puglia, using only semolina and water. So this is the recipe I'm gonna be following. Now remember guys, I'm not using common wheat flour, I'm using semolina made from durum wheat. This is definitely stiffer than those I'm used to. It's the smell of a pasta package you just opened. It's a warm, delicate, subtle smell that was permeating throughout the whole Monograno pasta factory. Definitely gonna be a strong food memory.
I can remember the smell in Monograno pasta
I'm having a hard time getting this smooth. She said it should be
Deve essere come un velluto.
veluto. I'm gonna use an old trick. I'm gonna wrap it in cling film and let it rest for half an hour. It's just gonna give all the grains inside the time required to absorb the water properly. Right, so while the dough is resting, I thought we should be doing the same and listen to a little podcast. It's called Food But We Digress, and this is a podcast I host with my editor and friend Joshua. Weekly geeky conversations about food.
The pasta has collapsed onto itself. The sauce can't get in no more.
Whoever's made you these has not cooked them properly. I'm just saying, you've been duped. You have been fooled.
We talk about existential matter, basically. Now, if you excuse me, I want to get back to my episode. Oh, wow. Definitely softer. That's nice. Okay, that's well and good, but can't work on this. Let's set up something. To be honest with you, I didn't know I needed a pasta tray in my life. Now, I wonder what I've been doing with my life before this. Let's give it a try. Turn it upside down. There you have it. Wow, it's not too bad for the first one. It's definitely the beginner's luck, I know it. Definitely was the beginner's luck. That's nice. That beautiful rough texture outside of the orecchiette, which was the inside initially, was not created by the serrated marks on that blade, because there are none on these sides. I think it's created by the friction. If I push too hard, I'm basically making a pancake. But if I'm not pushing hard enough, it doesn't feel like it's curling back the way it should. I don't get the right grooves inside. For example, this one is definitely smoother than this one. This one has lovely little nooks and crannies because I pressed a little harder. This one is a little softer. This is gonna be rubbish for the sauce. Out. This, you're in. Okay, I just need to practice. That's basically what I need to do. I've done my share for the day. I'm gonna let this dry on the board and then I'll pick it up tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, and now a quick ad from our sponsor, NordVPN. I use NordVPN to access streaming libraries in other countries to widen my options. At the moment, I'm using NordVPN to access Netflix in the UK and binge watch Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown. This guy was, in my eyes, one of the very best storytellers in food or in general. I also use NordVPN to protect my work while exchanging files with my teammates. It allows us to share large files with no hassle thanks to hundreds of secure P2P servers. This VPN is super easy to use. It protects your data with a strict no logs policy, meaning they don't track, collect or share your private data. It is none of their business. VPN servers are located everywhere. You can choose from 5,400 plus servers in 59 countries and enjoy the internet with no limits or no borders. I like this. If you want to try NordVPN, right now you can get a 2-year plan at a huge discount plus 1 additional month for free when you go to nordvpn.com/FrenchGuy. It is risk-free with Nord 30-day money-back guarantee. That's nordvpn.com/FrenchGuy or click the link in the description below. Thank you Nord for sponsoring this video.
So I just cooked a small handful of orecchiette just to see how they react to the cooking process. And I must say, and I'm pretty pleased. I can wrap up some decent orecchiette now. I feel like an average grandma. Once I have understood the shaping process of these orecchiette, then works pretty well. They cook in about 8-9 minutes. They hold their shape pretty well during the cooking process. I even got that al dente texture that I was looking for, the toothsomeness. I think it would be fair to call this success. Now, obviously, this is not the end of the tunnel, okay? You see, when I started this dried pasta series, I was thinking of the OG spaghetti. I love orecchiette. I don't want to make enemies in the south of Italy, but I don't want to be stuck with them for the rest of my life. Making spaghetti is what I have been secretly dreaming about. I mean, I've got some leftover dough. I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe it's possible. Maybe I can pull this off. Let's just take the opportunity to start. You know what, guys? This might actually be working. It just broke. Thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, thick. This is not what we call consistency, I'm afraid. I just have to call them artisan spaghetti, and that's gonna be it. An unbearable failure. Inconsistent worms. Miserable. Very, very, very disappointed. First of all, I am unable to make consistent thickness throughout the length of the spaghetti. And second, once I dry them, which I have tried, which wouldn't look so bad, it looks like an artisan spaghetti. But the problem is this. They have no structure whatsoever. You can't bend them. They break This one is better. So just for the sake of it, let me show you what really average dried pasta can do. Look at the bend I can put in this without breaking it. It's madness.
I don't understand why it was working with orecchiette, but it's not working with spaghetti. Like yesterday, I was a genius, and today, I'm an idiot.
I thought I had found why in the shape of the orecchiette. It's thicker, but also the fact that it's some sort of a convex, concave shape that adds loads of structure to the pasta. And yet, I think I was missing a tiny little detail. This is the knife, this is the dough. So the knife is going this way, but because of friction, the dough is going that way. And it only has one option, to go through this tiny hole right here when shaping the orecchiette with a knife. And we are forcing it to exit between the board and the knife. So this dough is gonna get compressed. And then once it exits, it's gonna curl up. That's basically proof of the pressure building up and then being released afterwards. It's probably why orecchiette pasta are one of the only pasta shape you can make with eggless semolina dough. They are extruded by hand. Oh, I'm telling you, these nonnas, they're good. They're very good. They're very, very good. Okay, they got me real good. But yeah, you're right. Doesn't solve any of my problems. I still want to make spaghetti. I still want to make a pasta that is versatile enough to be used with tons of different iconic Italian sauces, and at the moment, I can't do it. Unless I get myself an extruder. I mean, I promised Paolo Felicietti that I was gonna start by hand, but I didn't say that I was gonna stick with it forever. Machines. Well, the more you know, I'm already on Amazon looking for a cheap pasta extruder. So I'm gonna do that, and we are gonna see each other in the next one. So in the meantime, you take care. Bye bye. Salut.